Hello everyone, Vincent here and welcome back to another video. Heart of Deimos just dropped 2 days ago and it is amazing. I just get that out of the way. The new open world node Cambion Drift fully captures what the infestation could do if left alone. It is murky, dark, and obviously full of the infested. It feels like everything around you is alive. Even the water is akin to body tissue fluid, appropriately called exocrine. In this video, we'll talk about Cambion Drift and how it's different from planes of Eidolon and Orb Vallis. Let's start off with the footage that's been playing. Fishing. As I've mentioned, the water in Cambion Drift is called exocrine and it's this slime-looking water. Of course, Cambion Drift also has its share of unique fishing spears because the fishing spears you get from C2s won't be able to penetrate the exocrine. Thus, you won't be able to catch fishes. However, here's an interesting thing about the fishes here. They float. Unlike the fishes found in Orb Vallis and plains of Eidolon where they just swim in the bodies of water, most fishes in Cambion Drift can get out of the exocrine and fly around above it. Once they're out of the exocrine, you can then use your Cetus fishing spears to catch them mid-air. Of course, there are fishes that don't want to float around and just stay below the exocrine, and that's where the Cambion Drift fishing spears come in. And per usual, some fishes also require baits in order for them to spawn. Cambion Drift only has 4 baits, 2 of them are just an upgraded version of the regular baits. And unlike the baits from the previous open world nodes, you don't buy the regular baits with standing. Instead, you collect them around Cambion Drift. But before we talk about these baits, we need to talk about the cycles that Cambion Drift has. Fast and Voam. Instead of a day and night cycle, Cambion Drift instead changes the infested that's currently overseeing the whole place. You will actually be introduced to Fast and Voam during the tutorial, so if you don't want any spoilers, go ahead and finish the story quest first. Basically, what happens is that depending on whoever is present, the other one will resurrect and kill the other infested, thus changing the cycle of Cambion Drift. It is also appropriately called Worm Cycle. For example, if Pass is the one currently present, once it's time to change the cycle, Voam will appear at the opposite side of where Pass is facing and Voam will kill him. Voam will then replace him for the duration of the cycle where Pass regenerates and kill Voam. The baits are actually the residue of Fast and Voam's body when they kill each other, and they will be scattered all over Cambion Drift. If Fast is present, the bait that you can collect will be Voam residues, and if Voam is present, you can collect Fast residues. These residues are pretty easy to spot as they glow very bright and has a beacon of some sorts. It shouldn't be hard to miss. After the story quest ends, you are now free to roam Cambion Drift or do your bounties for the Entrati, the family that resides inside the Necrolisc and is the newly added neutral syndicate from the Heart of Deimos update. The way bounties work here is a bit different as well. Bounties themselves don't reward you with standing. Instead, they reward you with tokens, which you can then exchange for standing. There are 5 tokens available, each having their own requirements to get. The easiest token to get is the Mother token, since bounties reward you with this, while the other tokens can be a bit of a pain to farm. The Heart of Deimos update also presented the Helminth Chrysalis system. This system is unlocked once you hit Mastery Rank 8. If you want to know more about Mastery ranks, I made a video talking about it, which you can find in the upper right corner of the screen or down in the description below. You also need to be rank 3 with the Entrati in order to utilize it, since the Helminth Chrysalis requires the Helminth segment that can be bought from the Entrati at rank 3. The Helminth Chrysalis lets you change one ability of a Warframe into another one by letting the Helminth consumes a regular, non-format, and non-Umbra Warframe. Once the Helminth consumes the Warframe, the ability that you can put on other Warframes will permanently be available and can be put to multiple Warframes. This can be a bit complicated, so I might make a separate video regarding this, and there are also other videos on YouTube that has already tackled this, so you can check it out as well. And that should be it for the Heart of Deimos update in the Cambion Drift open world node. I might make other videos regarding this new update, so if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.